If you're a normal viewer here, don't worry. This video will be the one and only time I address what I'm about to address. Path of Exile 2 is coming out on December 6th, and you can expect a lot of content coming in hot from me here. But some things have been going on for a while, and it's at the point where I can no longer ignore them. To put it simply and wrap it all up in a nice little neat bow tie for you, I enjoy Asmongold's content. There you go. That's it. If that makes you feel a certain way, unsubscribe button is right down there. But now for some more context. Look, my channel has always been about gaming first and foremost, and that's not going to change. However, and this is self-evident if you've been around for at least a couple years, being that my channel is no longer solely focused on one game, Risk of Rain 2, that growth as a content creator has meant that my own personality has turned into this channel's personality, which is 100% intentional. I am not ashamed of what I believe in. I believe in it for a reason, and I'm not afraid to put it on display. That being said, this obviously rubs some people on the internet the wrong way. No! For example,
mostly they're just about me being overweight, which I'm well aware of. And if I'm being honest, they don't really bother me. But I'll tell you what does, when you get the reason wrong. So listen closely. I'm not fat because I eat too much. I'm fat because I eat the regular amount of things I enjoy.
You definitely eat too much, man. You can absolutely eat foods you enjoy without being fat. Quit making excuses, eat less, and you'll see the weight come right off. A lot of people got upset over this comment. So many, in fact, that a post was made on the Risk of Rain subreddit. You know, because it's totally relevant to Risk of Rain and definitely not to brigade me. Now, the reason why I bring up Reddit is because in that post, you can see exactly what I described earlier about not being afraid to showcase my beliefs. It's there on full display, and I stand by all of it. Except for, the straight up lies. You know, you guys that think this need to go ahead and then watch this entire video, but I don't expect you to. Don't worry, because I know that context is a literal nightmare for chronic Redditors. Anyway, if you believe that being fat is not a result of consuming too many calories, you're just wrong. Straight up, full stop, end of story, period. Wrong. Which is exactly what I articulated not only in this comment, but in this entire video right here, where I do nothing but reassure you that working out and overall fitness is not something that you have to change your lifestyle into. It's something that you adapt to your current lifestyle. Meaning that the goal of what I do is never to demean or belittle somebody. It's always to improve. I hold myself and the things and people I care about to a very high standard, but I also recognize that there is a time and a place for everything. Simply put, the comment on Ian's video was neither the time nor the place, and I fully understand that. But sure, yeah, fat shaming, fat phobic, what other labels you can throw out? You know, I've always found the phobic labels in particular pretty hilarious, because why would I be scared of fat people? Look, hey, I got some stuff right here, baby. Hey, you want to put on some muscle? You want to get some mass? Guess what? You have to eat food. It's that simple. Unless you want to, juice yourself to the gills and fully, irreversibly damage your hormones of your body for the rest of your life. You know, tomato, tomato. Also, regarding doctor disrespect, which I know is a pretty hot topic, I am a firm believer in innocence until proven guilty. And the fact of the matter is that he was not only being labeled guilty before any of the details were released, but now even after those details are released and proved his innocence, remember, Twitch paid him as a settlement of no wrongdoing. After all of that, people still label him as a predator. It's one thing to say, I don't like him because he cheated on his wife. I totally get that. Trust me, my own wife is one of those people. But it is completely different to attempt to entirely decimate someone's character and livelihood over such a heinous falsehood. It's despicable, and I have no tolerance for that. All of this to say, this channel is me. I am this channel. And as I said at the start, gaming is and always will be my main focus here. But I'm not going to hide who I am, and I'm definitely not going to cater the content that I put out to what other people think. And if that's not what you're signing up for, then I totally understand, and I implore you to move on, just like I have with Risk of Rain. After all, tying game logic to FPS, being able to deal more damage, take less damage, attack and move faster, just because you're playing at 60 FPS versus 30 FPS, is pretty retarded.